Hello, everyone. Welcome to kind of our last minute on the spot new distributor training that we're doing tonight. To be honest, we just have so many people joining. We just decided to do this. So we will have more of these coming up, but you guys are the lucky ones that you get to be on the first one. So this is how it's going to go tonight. We are going to keep this fast and furious, super quick. We don't want to overwhelm you with information. We know that you didn't join this business probably because you just have all of this time. We know that you probably joined because you're busy, but you also need an extra income. So our job is to teach you how to make extra money. So that's what we're going to do tonight. For those of you that don't know, my name is Alyssa Bowman. If you are watching this, you are somewhere in my downline, and I am so glad you're here. So you took the first step. You obviously joined. You took the second step, which is actually taking action to learn the business. So what's really cool about our business and what you guys have your hands on is that you didn't have to go to school your whole life. You didn't have to get a degree in It Works to be very, very successful here. But you still have to be willing to learn and go through a training process just like you would any other job. The cool thing is here you can learn and you can train and you can also earn at the same time. So without further ado, we are going to take our first step tonight together in the business, or you guys are at least, and we're going to invite some of your friends and family to watch an event that I haven't even announced is happening yet, but tomorrow night on Facebook, we are going to do a live product party mainly for you guys to invite your friends and family to watch. It's going to be basically called like a friends and family discount event. And we are going to go over our top selling products. So basically your job as a rep is just to invite people to get them to watch the video. And we do all the work for you. We talk about how amazing the products are. We talk about the loyal customer program, and then they turn around and they support your business. Okay. So first of all, I should have asked this. If you guys are new to the business, I know we have some people that have been in for a while that are watching, but if you are new to the business, would you just say hello in the chat? Tell us your first name, because I know I can't see all of y'all's names. Tell us your first name and where you live. It doesn't have to be specific, but just like state, country. I'm going to wait and make sure that you guys are with me.
When you mean new, how new?
Oh, someone's unmuted. Just any time in the last couple of months is fine.
Well, my name is Marie Cranford.
Oh, and you can just put, sorry, you can use the little chat box.
Okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. No, you're fine. I'm just going to keep talking, so I didn't want to have to overlap. Okay, perfect. You guys can obviously hear me. There we go. Okay, so perfect. Wisconsin. That's awesome. Arkansas, Albuquerque. This is awesome, y'all. Okay, so this is how it's going to work. I'm actually going to share my screen and show you guys what you're going to be doing tomorrow night when our event goes live on Facebook. So hang with me for a second. I'm going to pull up my Facebook page. And I'm going to share my screen, so you guys just let me know that you can see it. So here's my Facebook page. Tomorrow night, the video is going to actually stream onto my personal Facebook page. You don't necessarily have to be friends with me because it's going to be public. You'll still be able to invite your friends to watch it. And so I'm going to scroll down to find another video. You guys, it'll be the first thing on my timeline when you go to my video. But sorry, could have had it pulled up, I guess. So we've been doing opportunity parties every Sunday night. That's for your friends and family network that might be interested in the business. It looks just like this. So this was actually a watch party that I did for a different video, and I'll show you guys this one. So this video was actually on Jess Wood, who is a leader on our team. It was on her Facebook page. But when they went live about the opportunity, I created a watch party, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So it actually looks like it's a live video on my page. Okay, so tomorrow night, you guys are going to invite your friends and family to watch this video, but you're going to create a watch party. And to create a watch party, you're going to find the live video, and then sometimes it'll say this here, but you can also share and create a watch party if you're on your phone. Okay, does that make sense? Y'all can put it in the chat if that doesn't quite make sense. So you're going to find the video, create a watch party. Once you create a watch party, you actually need to watch the video, and as you watch the video, you can comment, you can interact, you can invite. It'll allow you to invite people to watch the video with you. Okay, you're literally creating a watch party. So I am about to give you guys a message in the chat, and I want you to save it, and we're actually going to send it out to a few people right now. You're going to ask your closest friends and family, your chicken noodle soup list, your dirt list. Your chicken noodle soup list is just people that would support you if you were sick, that they would bring you chicken noodle soup. And your dirt list is people that would buy dirt from you if you were selling dirt. Okay, so it's like your closest inner circle. And so we are going to send them a message. And it's basically just going to say something along the lines of like, hey, so-and-so, I just started this new adventure and I'm looking for a few people to support me. It is, okay, hopefully you guys were able to see that screen. I didn't see anyone in the chat that was having issues with it, so hopefully you guys got that. Let me send you this message. And then we're going to help you follow up with everyone tomorrow after the event, but really your main job as a distributor in this company is inviting people to hear about the products, inviting people to hear about the business, and repeating over and over, sharing the business, sharing the opportunity, finding people, asking them, are you interested in the products, or are you interested in trying the products while also making extra money? So much of what we do is so very repetitive. And I had this conversation with one of you earlier today. I don't know if she's on here, but you know, life is crazy and she's super busy and she was having trouble finding time to set aside for this and to really get started. And if you guys will just, you know, give this business a few months and learn how to be efficient and learn how to post and learn how to message and learn how to utilize your time very wisely in this company, you can do so much for this business in such small periods of time. But it's going to take a little bit for you to learn what works for you, what works best for you, how to respond to things. And we're going to talk a little bit more about that and hear a little bit about starting conversations. But I'm going to go ahead and let I think Sam is going to chat with you guys. We're going to make a post together tonight, which I'm really excited about. But she's going to talk to you about one of the best ways that we grow our friends list and grow our following and build our network. Because you guys don't know this about my story, and we're not going into our stories tonight, but I actually used to be a normal business owner. And when I started that business, I didn't expect my friends and family to make me $1 million. I knew that they might shop with me, you know, that first week to help my business. But after that, it was going to take some creativity to market myself, to find new customers, and to keep, you know, loyal customers, to keep people coming back in to shop with me. So the business here is the same. Hopefully you have a warm market with some friends and family that will support you. But even if you don't, we're going to teach you how to expand past your inner circle and attract people that you don't know as well to purchase from you. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that tonight, but I'm going to let Sam go ahead and share what we're going to be doing next tonight.
Guys, so I already started putting some post ideas in the chat for you. Sorry, I'm resending them because the first one got a little jammed up there. And then if anybody is on here and they have some that they've done, feel free to throw them in here. So what we're essentially doing is just posting something about the giveaway. So we just find these fun little ways we can tweak the font, tweak the wording, just so Facebook algorithms don't, you know, kind of put it to the sidelines and we get lots of views. And then from there we can message them. I will send you the message that if they comment on them. Sorry, I'm going to my little sheet here. And then, so you guys can take those and tweak them. It seems like So Alyssa's got that message for the party tomorrow in there. But if you want to take one of those posts and tweak it, or if you have another idea of how you want to bring it up, you know, whether it's about fall, about decorating, about Thanksgiving or Christmas. And then, yeah, I love that one, Tiffany. Simple and easy, and everybody has an opinion. And then, throw.
If you guys aren't aware of what we're doing this month, you guys, we as a team, we pulled together and we decided to give away a big gift card to TJ Maxx or Marshall's Home Goods. It's all connected. So that's what we're posting about. And then she's going to talk you through kind of what we do from there. But you guys get to participate. Because you're new distributors, you didn't have to contribute to the giveaway. You just automatically get to enjoy and use this as a way to build your business. Sorry to interrupt.
No, that's perfect. So, and then I'll even take it like a step further back too. If you are new and you don't know what Host to Post is, I like to think of it as like a mini distributor for you. So somebody that's your friend is supportive, or they just want to get in on our giveaway. This is how we're going to have them enter. We're going to give them a post and they're going to put it up on their wall. And then there's lots of resources on Success Squad. If you go search HAP, you know, acronym for Host to Post or Host to Post, you can find videos and post ideas. Your sponsor, I'm sure, can help you. Your upline, whoever you signed up with, give you posts for this as well. So yeah, we've got some different ones in here, and then I'm gonna put another spacer in here just so we can keep the messages a little separate. And then when they comment on the post, in Success Squad, our group on Facebook, if you need added to that, I'm sure who you signed up with can get you added. And then this, hey girl, I saw your comment on my post. I'm so excited about this giveaway. There's no purchase necessary. All you do is copy and paste a cute picture and caption to your page for me, and I'll take care of the rest. Does that little favor sound good to you? If so, I'll send it over. I usually get good responses on that. Oh, you're fine. So there, obviously, 99.9% of people will say yes, and we help you with a post. Like I said, there's lots of different ones on Success Squad. Alyssa and Tiffany, I think you both have said that the more oh, perfect. That was the next thing I was going to send. The more like simple Host to Post right now seem to be doing really well. Like we used to be putting like cute pictures and like, you know, just kind of making it a little bit more complicated, but just like words of asking, hey, do you need this kind of thing? Like, could you benefit from coffee that has, you know, XYZ, right? Gives you focus, energy, helps burn fat. Just like quick little easy things seem to be catching, getting more attention, however Facebook algorithm world wants to work. So yeah, perfect. Let me see, I had the next one. And then is there anything you want to add to that part? And then the other thing that I was just going to go over is if you're just asking people, like say we don't have the giveaway, or after you get, you know, messages or commented, what I'm messaging to get people entered. Is there anything else you want to touch on that, Alyssa?
No, I would really just say that Host to Post, the reason that we're basically starting this training with Host to Post, oh, looks like my internet is unstable. The reason we're starting with Host to Post is because it helps you grow your network, number one, because what's going to happen is when you have someone make one of these posts for you, hopefully they're going to get a few comments. And when they get comments, you're going to comment back to those people and say, hey, I sent you a message. And you're going to friend request the people that are interested in your products. So think about that. You're growing your network and adding friends on Facebook that are already interested in something that you have. So I don't always get someone that will order something from me right away that day, but they're going to be on my page now and they're going to see what I post, and eventually they're going to try that coffee, or they're going to try that ThermoFight, or they're going to want to make extra money from home because they're seeing it over and over. So that's why we're starting with Host to Post. So like she said, you know, we're doing the giveaway this month. We don't always have a giveaway. You can definitely ask people to just do you a favor. We've done that a million times, but this month we just wanted to give people an extra incentive to post for us. So all they have to do is post for you, and then they get an entry to win. You guys can see the details of the contest on the team page. But yeah, like she said, if people want to win a gift card, they'll post for you. Once they post, you'll put their name in the drawing, or you'll keep a running list and you can add them to the drawing later. And then we have so many different post examples, but short and simple, it can be, I put my example for coffee that's been working well for me in the chat. But what I'll tell you guys is just anytime you see a host to post idea or a caption idea, or even just a post in general for your Facebook page, always just tweak things just a little bit. Just personalize them, add a few emojis. Facebook doesn't necessarily want us to all use the exact same post. So just personalizing things a little bit can help a lot. So
yeah,
there's
perfect. If you guys see us using like any different fonts, you can easily go to Google and find like Instagram or Facebook font. I find that when I, tweak some of the font, even if I might use some of the same wording, but if I tweak the font, I get a little bit more attention too. Because, if we're getting a lot of these out, we're even having the same people use our post, right? So, or different people use our same post, sorry. And then I was just going to send you guys what I send out when I'm just asking people to, yeah, I use that one too, Erin. Good fonts. Yep. I like it because I don't have to go looking for it. So if I'm asking people to do host to post for me, and I actually have it built into the message about the contest, but you could just take that out of there. So this is the first part. I've gotten some pretty good response from this. So, hey, Sugar, do you have a second? Obviously, that's just how I talk. So tweak it to be how you talk. If you want to, use their name and be more personal if you talk to them, and make it into a conversation, that's perfectly fine. The more personable you are, the better. And then just say, I have a question for you. No, I'm not asking you to buy anything. And then when they say yes, you can say this. And then my one little tidbit that I would love to share too is just that host to post wasn't really something that we were talking about back when I started years ago. And I just think it's such a resource to not take advantage of it. And I even feel like it's something that doesn't have to be scary. Like, hey, do you mind posting something for me real quick? Like, people will reshare silly cat and dog videos or whatever. They'll help you grow your business. It takes them 2 seconds to copy and paste, and then you're tapping into their network. And I just think it's super beneficial for us to be able to grow our network and find other people that are interested in what we have. So, and like I said, there's that other message you can send that is just explaining what the host post is, and you can take the last part off if you keep this message for next month too. So.
okay, so let's just take 5 minutes and we are going to make sure that everyone has their post up and everyone has sent out a few messages. Sorry, let me mute everyone. Everyone has sent out a few messages about the event tomorrow night. So can you guys just put it in the chat? If this is truly the first thing that you're doing for your business, or you're super nervous about getting started, will you just you can't really raise your hand in the chat, but can you just say something in the chat? Yeah, we want to cheer you on and just know that it's so normal to just be a little bit nervous about putting yourself out there. But truly the only way to know if this business is going to work for you is to work at it. And I would just encourage you guys, put yourself out there, there's a reason that you joined. There's a reason that you're here. There's a reason that you're on the Zoom, but you've got to start taking the first steps and take a little bit of action. We've taken some of the pressure off of you because not only are you offering people amazing products, the opportunity to make money from home, you're also offering them a way to make or to earn or win a $350 gift card. So we've taken all the pressure off of you guys. You're getting to offer them so many amazing things. So if nothing else, we want you to get at least 10 messages out about host to post tonight. Because if all 10 people post, maybe only 3 of those people get comments. But out of those 3 people, you might have 15 to 20 potentials. And it just depends. Host to post is one of those things that we do. And sometimes it's nothing. Sometimes it's crickets. They don't get one single comment. And then sometimes you'll have a post that just blows up and has so many comments, and you have now 10 new Facebook friends and 10 new potentials, and it can just be a really powerful tool. So I love it. Today's first day. Yes, I love it. I love it. I don't love that you guys are nervous, but I love that you're doing it anyways. So Tiffany is going to jump on here. And she is going to share with you guys just some basic social media tips on posting, sharing your story, how to basically attract people into the business, even though you're brand new, even though maybe you haven't tried the products, even though you haven't made any money yet. We all started, believe it or not, we all started making no money. And a lot of us started before trying any of the products. So you can still be super successful quickly if you just get going. So Tiffany, are you on here?
Yes, I'm here. So I want to just kind of piggyback really quickly off the host to post thing, because if there was ever a golden nugget that I would just love for you to take from this whole Zoom, is that how impactful host to post can be for your business. Host to post is huge. And I mean, it wasn't 4 years. I've been in this business for 4 years, and host to post really wasn't a thing 4 years ago. It's just become big. And it's just like Sam said, it's having a mini distributor in your back pocket posting for you. Like, you can multiply yourself by so many people and have all these people posting for you. So please, please, please just, allow yourself to learn that and to search the team pages and to get comfortable with host to post. And if you have questions, just remember we're here. So on to social media. So how many people, I know that we've seen some comments in here, but I would love to know who has already posted their first post and who has not posted yet at all. Posting is like your open door sign. It's not everything in the business, but it's really, really, really big for your social media presence. It's like you got to think that social media is kind of like your storefront. That's how people know what you do. If you don't post, people aren't going to know that you're in the business. People aren't going to know exactly what you do. But let's talk about kind of the right ways and the wrong ways of posting. I want you to remember up front, you are not just a distributor for It Works. You are you. And I don't ever want you to get lost or lose yourself by working this business, because you have to remember people follow you for you. They don't follow you because you're a distributor for It Works. They follow you for you. They want to see your content, and don't let your content get lost because you are posting about It Works. So what does all that mean? You don't have to necessarily do this right now, but if you have a pen and paper, I would like you to write this down for kind of like homework or, just a special task. I want you to think of 10 things about yourself. 10 things that describe you. For example, I would be, a mom. My husband's in the fire academy. I'm a football mom. I love coffee. I'm a Christian. I love avocados. I hate spiders. I mean, like, seriously dig deep and find stuff that describe you. Or things that you post about. Maybe you need to scroll through your Facebook really quick for a good 5 minutes to see what your last 20 posts are about and tally them up so that you can remember what you post about on an average day, because you don't want you to get lost in your posting. I know I keep saying this, it's repetitive, but it's super important, y'all. People want to come and follow you because of you. And that's how you're also going to grow your network. Just like you're going to grow it, on host to post, you're also going to grow your network based off of people that relate to you. The goal of branding isn't necessarily to attract everyone. It's to attract the right people that relate to you. And It Works is a brand. We want to brand you now. Another thing that I want you to do and to think of, and this is a really good post inspiration that I want you to kind of set aside. I want you to think of 10 things that you would do with $100, 10 things that you would do with $250, and 10 things that you would do with $500. Because now you have 30 things, excuse me, now you have 30 things that you can use as post inspiration for the next pretty much 30 days. Because let's start. Not everybody is going to start with a success story, but everybody is going to start with a story. I remember when I joined, I didn't have a success story, but I had a why, and I knew why I wanted to, why I wanted this business. I knew I wanted it to, help me get out of the funk that I was in. I knew that I was hopeful that it would allow me to pay for daycare, and that it would allow me to, pay for groceries, and it would allow me to pay for gas. I never in a million years thought it would do what it's done now 4 years later. I never would have thought in the very beginning that my post would 4 years later be that my husband's in the fire academy and everything else because of this business. You don't think that way in the very beginning. So think about, what you would do with that $100. Are you hopeful that this business is going to allow you to go and get your nails and toes done? Maybe more date nights with your spouse, maybe to help with diapers or formula, or to save for a vacation. Like, think about things that you want out of this business and use those as post inspiration, because you do have a story. You do have a story. You may not necessarily have a success story yet, but you do have a story because you clicked submit, and you're all sitting here on this Zoom right now as a rep for the company. So you do have a story, and we're just starting that success story right now. I just don't want you to wait for that success story to think that you can't post anything at all about yourself and about your journey, because that's what people want to see. That's what people relate to. If you post that, you are so excited that, this business is going to, fill up your gas tank. Do you know how many people would relate to you? How many people also want their gas tank to be paid for by, another way of income versus their bank account? Think about, that was my biggest aha moment, was when I first started making money and first started seeing things come in. I was like, you mean my daycare doesn't have to come out of my bank account? Like, I can pay for daycare out of this? And so just think about that. Put yourselves in other people's shoes, that it's not always about the huge things. Like, you don't have to brag about every single big thing. Like, it's the small things that people want to see. It's the small wins that that people will relate to. Sorry, I have notes everywhere. So that's one thing I want you to do, as far as just thinking of your story. Another quick tip is that if you see me post a success story, if you see Alyssa post a success story, or Sam or someone else, on your upline, you can share that. Don't actually share it, because your algorithm is it's not going to like that. But what you could do is you could get a picture of us, and you could post our story and say, look at my friend Alyssa, I'm so excited for her. Look at my friend Tiffany, I'm so excited for her. So that people can see those stories as well. So don't feel like you can't share those levels of success stories as well. Another thing is just to remember that, every brand has its own personality, and that's what makes them stand out. And with that, what I mean is that when you are going and you're looking for people to, add to your network on social media, or you're looking for, people to message, don't feel like you have to be someone you're not. Again, it's repetitive, but people want to see you. They will buy you before they will ever buy the product that you're selling. They want to still see you. So if you are posting pictures of your son, if you go creep on my page, 90% of my photos are personal photos. I may be plugging, a cup of coffee, but I have my son in the background. Or I may be plugging, celery, but I have my, my family in the background. Or I'm maybe talking about the business, but it's still a personal photo. There's tons of awesome photos on Pinterest that you can find that are, if you don't have your own photos of maybe you sitting in front of a computer, there's blogger style looking photos that you can find. I really highly suggest y'all not go towards the spammy, salesy, just the green and black photos, because again, people don't want to see that. They would rather see you. But if you don't have that, Pinterest has amazing photos that you can grab. There's awesome hair for hair, skin, and nails. You can go and you can just type in, fall hair, or I think I typed in, when I found the last picture that I did for hair, skin, and nails, I think I typed in friend fall hair, and it brought up a bunch of friends with pumpkins all around it, and they just happen to have long hair, and I found the right one that I liked, and that was what I used for asking, people if they wanted to grow their hair out during the fall. So there are really nice pictures there. If you're able to, use yours, because that's what people really, truly, honest to God, want to see. But don't forget about that little, nugget that you have in the back pocket, that you can go to Pinterest and utilize their pictures if you need to. The next thing I want to touch base on is just messaging your dream team. You know, I don't want to get too far ahead because I want y'all to concentrate on Host to Post right now, getting your first 4 loyal customers to get your shopping spree. I want you to make sure we're inviting people to the event that we have tomorrow night because that's going to help you get your shopping spree. But with that same thing said, I also want you to have in the very back of your head your dream team, people that you would love to be working with you in this business. And I want you to kind of write down, you know, a good 3 to 5 people that you would absolutely love to make money with, and just be bold and reach out to them and tell them, you know, I just did a thing. I am so excited. I'm about to make so much money and I just want you by my side. Or, you know, hey friend, this is a little awkward, but I just jumped in this business and I can't stop thinking that, you know, you should be right by my side doing this with me. You know, I would love to have you, you know, join this company with me. What do you say? Like, just be real and raw with opening up to them and letting them know that, you know, they are who you want right by your side. And just work on them because it never hurts. I mean, you know, signing distributors, we won't go deep into that tonight. That's not what the Zoom's about. But you do get, you know, we do get nice bonuses every time that we sign a distributor and we help them get launched. You know, we get $100 bonus for every single distributor that we sign, and we help them get their first 2 customers in 30 days, which is really, really fun, y'all. So just keep that in your back pocket. Don't be afraid to reach out to your dream team. Don't be afraid to talk about the business if you don't necessarily have a success story. You know, social media is your, you know, your just your storefront. So think about that. You know, I always tell people when, you know, think of it kind of like your magazine cover. Like when you go to, and you're standing in line at the store and you're flipping through a magazine, first off, you're going to have several magazines in front of you. You know, why did you grab that one to flip through over the 10 that are sitting there? Because the cover is what got your attention. So think about that whenever you are posting, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, whatever platform you have, think about your presence. If you have someone scroll through your Facebook and they see nothing but it works, or nothing but just ads and spamminess, they might not want to do it with you because that's not relatable to them. But if they see you talking about how you can, you know, you're excited to make money to pay off your, you know, or for your gas, and you're excited to make money to pay off this credit card, or you're excited to make money to pay for daycare, and, you know, all these pretty pictures because that's your magazine cover, then it's going to be a lot more relatable to the people that are looking at your page. And they're going to go, you know what? I think I can do that because she's just posting pictures of her family and then plugging little products here and there. Like, I could do that. And that's what you want people to think of when they go to your page, that you want them to think of, I can do that. If she can do that and that looks really good, and I still see her family, I still understand what she's about, then, you know, that's the main thing. So I'm going to shoot this back over to Alyssa to touch base on anything I may have left off.
That was perfect. I just want to throw out there that just because you want your like magazine or your window display, your social media feed to look appealing, it doesn't have to look perfect. There's a difference between like real and perfection. You can still, I mean, just like she said, you can still totally be yourself. You don't have to live a glamorous life. You don't have to be going on all these vacations. You don't have to be home full time with your kids. Like, just being personal and just being real goes a long, long, long way. So talk about where you are or where you've been. Talk about where you're headed. Okay. So talk about your past, present, and future. So, okay. The last thing that I just want to touch on real quick is the importance of staying really, really connected to our team and to the person that you signed up with or anyone in your upline. You'll notice that a lot of us that have been in for, 1, 2, 3, 5 years, that consistently work our businesses, we have a really awesome bond, and it's because we've been here for a long time and we all have similar goals and we all have similar work ethics and we love this business. And so I would just encourage you to grab on and hang on to anyone that is willing to help you, whoever you signed up with, anyone on the team page. You can follow some of the leaders that talked tonight. We have so many diamonds and above on our team. And for those of you that don't know, our diamond rank is earns about $2,000 a month on average and more. So grab onto anyone that'll help you. Follow them on Facebook. You don't have to follow everyone in the company. Don't do that, because then your whole newsfeed will be It Works people and you will have no potentials. But find a few people that you really resonate with, that, have kids the same age as you, or are college students like you, or have similar lifestyles, or that post in a way that you want to post, and follow those people and learn from them. Because honestly, that's how most of us learned. Like, I didn't have a crazy social media following. I didn't have an Instagram account. I didn't really ever post on my page before joining this business. So I found some people that were where I wanted to be, and I started mimicking them and doing my best to kind of post in a way like them, even though I didn't have that life and success yet. I wasn't making things up. I was just putting my goals out there and kind of manifesting things and posting that way. So staying very plugged in is so important, you guys. And if you're brand new, you truly, if you have big goals for this business, if you're serious about giving it a real shot, you should pretty much be talking to your sponsor on a daily basis. You're going to need their help. If you are working and putting yourself out there and doing host to post or talking to people about the products, you should need your distributor's help. We can show you at least where to find the information. We're not going to spoon feed you everything, because I do think there's power in learning how to do it, but send screenshots, get help with conversations, be willing to be vulnerable and say, okay, I'm about to make this post. What do you think? Should I change anything? Send them a screenshot before you respond to someone's message and say, what do you think? Should I say something different? Would this work? And you'll learn. But your sponsor or whoever doesn't expect you to know how to do everything, how to say everything. Y'all, when I joined, I sent people like literally documents to read. They'd be like, oh, tell me about that hair product. And I'd be like, here's the ingredients and all of the information from the website. And here's 12 before and after pictures. And okay, let me know what you think. Don't do that. But I didn't the person that I joined with was brand new, and the person that she joined with was brand new. And we literally just learned by trial and error, guys. I ruined so many conversations starting out, but I learned from it. I didn't say, oh, it doesn't work for me. I was like, it's working for other people. So how can I be better? How can I be more efficient? How can I get these people to be more excited? How can I get people and find people that are as excited about this opportunity as I am? So put yourself out there. It's okay if you mess things up. It's okay if your posts aren't perfect, because imperfect action is so much better than inaction. So just keep that in mind. Not every post that you make is going to be a total hit. You're not going to get 100 comments on probably any post, maybe when you get engaged or get married or have a baby, but like, it's not realistic to think every single thing you do is going to work for you. Just like when I owned my store, I knew that not every person that walked in the door was going to purchase something. Okay, that's just part of the business, but consistency is key. And you'll hear us preach that over and over again. But so many of you, and for those of you that are still on here, I would love to know how long you watched the person that you signed up with. When was the first time you heard about It Works, and how long from that point did it take you to sign up? Because the truth is, most people will not join or message you or sign with you the first time they see you doing something. They're not going to buy, well, some people will, but most people are not going to buy coffee from you the very first day that you post about coffee. Because truth is, most people are probably not even going to see your post about coffee, but they might see your second one or your third one, then they might see your sixth one and your 10th one, and eventually they're going to have seen you post about coffee 4, 5, 6 times, and they're going to be ready to order. So this business is all about consistency and just being a positive influence on people's social media. People are attracted to that. They want to see a journey. So give them a journey, show them where you're at now and where you're headed, and then let them watch you get there. And some people are going to come along for the ride. And truly, guys, if you get involved and you get to learn this team and the heart of the company, you're going to love this too. And it makes it so much fun and so easy when you love what you do and you love who you're doing it with. I truly feel like I get paid a whole lot of money to have a really fun hobby that I work with my friends on social media. Like right now on Zoom, we're on Zoom all in our pajamas. My hair's a mess, but it is clean because I showered today. And we're making money. And I didn't know most of these girls before even joining this business. And that's powerful for you to know too. Not all of your friends and family are going to jump in, but the right ones will, and the other ones will with time. So just give people a little bit of time to support you, just like the person that you joined with gave you time to eventually join. I think that's most of what I wanted to share tonight, but just a few little things that you guys can be doing. Be on the lookout on the team page for the event tomorrow night. Okay, it's going to be at 8:30 Central Time, and then you can go create that watch party. Okay, so if you, let's say you totally missed the event, you can always create a watch party later on, which is awesome, but you want to watch the event. Okay, because the watch party gets more interaction if you're on it. If you leave the event, then the watch party sometimes ends or it's just less visible. And then the other thing is follow Mark Pentecost on Facebook. That's our CEO. Follow Pam Souter on Facebook. Okay, she's our Chief Networking Officer. She's like the queen of It Works. She's amazing. She has a good podcast, so many things. Love Pam. Okay, so follow both of them. And then follow a few top leaders like I mentioned. Tomorrow, we have a huge launch. And so many of you are brand new, so you're like, I don't even know how to handle all the products you already have. Please just be so super excited to be a part of a company that is always revamping, improving products, coming out with trendy products, staying on top of trends. They could easily sit back and be like, you guys have an amazing product line, go sell them, but they're constantly giving us new things. So get really excited about that. We do have that new launch tomorrow. And I think that's it. So on Sunday nights, there is a call on Mark Pentecost page. Monday nights, my favorite is there is a call on Pam's page called Show Me the Money. And those are always calls with top leaders. I highly recommend putting that on your calendar and getting on those because it will fill you up each week to keep going and getting inspired by other people that are having luck and sharing what they're doing to be so successful. So I think that's pretty much everything. There's so many things that we could touch on, guys, but more than anything, we just wanted to show you what we're doing still after all this time on a daily basis to build our business. And that's sharing the products, sharing the opportunity, reaching out to people about both of them, post to post, which is, reaching out to people to post for you. So it's basically your referral network. It also helps you grow your friends list. And that's it. And staying plugged in and staying connected and asking for help. We don't know if you need help or if you're struggling unless you tell us. Because just like you, all of your leaders are still working and building their business. And so if we don't hear from you, we just think, okay, she's got it, or I guess she's busy and not working. So we're going to put that on you guys. If you want to work this business, then you need to reach out to your sponsor, be in their back pocket, bug them to no end. I swear, I swear at least, I don't know about these other girls, but you will never, ever bug me. If you signed up with me, it is my job to make you successful. It's your job to reach out for help. And I know all these girls would say the same thing. So take responsibility for your business. Know that we are there for you and we want to mentor you. So seriously, reach out to us. We want to help. I think I've hit that home. I've said it about 12 times, so I mean it. You guys ask for help, and we're so excited that you're here. Keep showing up. Keep getting plugged in. Get on Zooms. Get a little bit out of your comfort zone every single day, and it gets easier, guys. I'm going to stop the recording now. If you guys have questions, please feel free to put them in the chat. Make sure you've copied and pasted any of the messages that you might want in the chat. A lot of them are on the team page, but just for easy access, if you want to, a lot of them are in the chat. You can copy, put them in the notes in your phone, and then use them for later. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much for jumping on. I appreciate you, Sam and Tiffany, for jumping on here so last minute.